What's up everyone, and welcome back again to my channel. We are almost finished the portrait of John Lennon, and now I will have to show you only how to draw a realistic dark black suit. With only these three suppliers, guys, we can work very realistic dark black suit. So if you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe on my channel, and also don't forget about the bell notification for the new videos who's come out. Big thank to everyone for support and beautiful comments, guys, and let's see how we can draw a realistic suit. Of course, guys, as I told you before, to start we need to cover the drawing with white paper to keep your drawing clean. And today we're working in layers, and I'll show you using 8B grade from Faber Castell. I'm just looking for the shape of the suit, and I'm lining very light because I need to know where to go with the pencil. So I'm lining for coat color, as I told you, very light. And because we have already the shape, we're starting to shade and blend with pencils. As I told you, we draw only with 8B grade. Is no reason to use another grade because it's about the dark tone. And I start to shade in layers till I achieve the dark tone that I want. Remember, guys, sharpen very well your pencils. Bend the pencil a little bit in your palm. As you see, in my position of the pencil now is flat. I bend in my palm for better shade. We're working as well by proportion, so we're not rushing the work, and we shade by layers. You can see I already took at this proportion, so I'm working on this side now till I'm happy with the dark grade and tone of the suit. I'm on a second layer with the same pencil, 8B grade, and I repeat the same steps till I'm happy with the tone of the suit. I'm on a third layer now, and you will see, guys, I will coming with layers till I achieve the dark tone that I draw in here as well. So using 8B grade in more layers, we can draw very dark black suit. Also, if you need to draw background. I am Raul, admin on Graphite Pencil by Raul Art on Facebook. Enjoy with me to draw together and post your artwork if you're drawing. Raul_UK08 on Instagram, Raul Art 5 on TikTok. Also, if you like to draw everything I draw, you can find all my drawing on Pinterest. Just search for Raul Art and you can see everything I draw, so you can save them and draw the same photo as I draw. I'm going on fourth layer. As you can see, the tone of the suit become darker, and starting from the fourth layer, I'm adding a bit pressure on the pencil. That's why we work in layers, to don't break the paper, to achieve the tone that we're looking for. And you will see when we're drawing color codes how many beautiful details we can add only using eraser and pencils. Also, don't forget about dark tone. We're using dry brush. You know already about dry brush. So we are almost finished this portrait, and now you know a few of my tips, and you can start to draw a portrait by yourself. And I'm going on fifth layer. If you need to draw hair, background or dark suit, just repeat the same step using a sharp pencil, and of course use the last grade in your set. If you have Faber Castell, use 8B grade, but if you have Stathmore Lumograph, you can use 12B grade also. From now, as you can see, the tone become darker, and we can start to use the brushes and blending stump if it's necessary. I'm gonna take blending stump now, and I'm using number 3 to blend this part of the suit. Also very light, as you can see, I'm not pressing even with blending stump. That's my way to draw. I'm going small circles. Actually, I'm looking to fill in the paper with graphite, but you will see the last time for the drawing of the suit, it will be dry brush, because help us to achieve the dark tone that we're looking for. Because we're looking to draw realistic, we shade very soft the blue part of the suit on the top. So I'm going very light with 8B grade. My way is going by circles, and if it's necessary, dots. That we're looking to learn how to draw photorealistic drawing step by step. And now I'm gonna use soft brush for this part of the blue part. As I told you when I drew hair, if you remember, the blue red part we shade with soft brush, and the dark tone we're using dry brush. And you will see when you're drawing is a big difference between the brushes. Quick and easy. I'm adding a bit eraser, and I'm using Faber Castell eraser pencil, just dotting very soft to make an illusion of the portrait. exactly like you zoom the real photo, and you will see the part from the back of the photo become blurred. So we draw this illusion as well, but it's very easy. This, as you can see, I drew very quick. Now we're starting to add a bit pressure, and the position of the pencil, it will be changed by circles. As you can see, you need to take your time, guys, when you wanna draw this background or dark tone. Just do what I said, use the last grade in your set, repeat the layers, and you will see you can make even dark black suit. On this portrait we don't have too many details on the suit, so we're working step by step to draw same as reference photo. And from now you will see, guys, dry brush, it will change everything because I will blend, and this brush helped me to achieve the dark tone and also smoothing my paper in the same time. I'm not pressing with the brush, I'm going very soft also. As you can see, the dark tone of the suit changing, and if you imagine, if I'm doing 2-3 layers more, I can make very black. As you can see, I'm taking my time so I can achieve the dark tone that I'm looking for. So do the same when you draw. But I'm coming and I'm repeat the same step till I'm happy with the dark tone. Actually, I'm looking for black, very black. So same technique. It might be the last layer. So I'm going very small circles, trying to imitating the texture of the suit. As you can see, I'm not using too many suppliers in this tutorial. Just pencil, dry brush, blending stump if it's necessary, and eraser. And I can achieve the dark tone that I'm looking for. Also, you will see when we're drawing the color, I'm looking to drawing gradients, and I will show you how to build the gradients even if we're working with dark tone. Actually, we're adding all necessary details to draw realistic portrait. And again, I'm using dry brush, and as you can see, I achieved the dark tone that I'm looking for. Starting from white paper, no charcoals, no charcoal powder, only graphite. Do the same if you want to work with dark tones, and you will see if you take your time, everything will be fine. And we draw the shoulder, we start to draw the collar, but for this I need about the details, so I'm staying on the same grade, and again I'm looking for the shape of the collar, and I'm going by shade. On the top of the collar I bring a bit pressure on my pencil to add a shadow. As you can see, we need a shadow. And for this I'm using also again dry brush. So guys, always when you draw dark and black, use dry brush because it will help a lot. I'm come back for the shape of the color. I'm going very soft, imitating the suit and also the texture of the suit. As you can see, I'm going slowly by circles, and I just repeat the steps till I'm happy with the dark tone. As you can see, we're working in layers, and repeat the same procedure as I did on the top, on the shoulder. As I told you guys in this tutorial I'm using only 8B grade because it's the darkest tone that I have in my set. Another layer. Actually, I need to have the same tone on the top of the shoulder. When I'm happy with the dark tone, I'm coming with dry brush and I smooth the paper, and also helping the tone changing. In this way I can draw dark black that I'm looking for. But I need soft tone on the line of the color, so I'm coming with blending stump, and by circles, very soft and light, I'm adding graphite on the white side of the paper. When we blend, always we're looking to blend from the dark part of the graphite to the lighter part. I'm imitating the suit texture and also the shape of the color. In this portrait we don't have cotton to draw. If you have to draw with cotton, you can use very easy dotting tool and you will see realistic cotton drawing, and very easy also. And we need to look into add this part of the suit dark, same as on this side. So starting from the top, change the position of the pencil, bend in your palm, we start to working layers. I will cross over with another layer. Actually, for the first layer and second layer, I'm looking to fill the paper with the graphite, and because we're working for the bigger side of the shade, I'm gonna use toilet paper now to shade this, so I can go further with the tone. Very soft shade, I'm using by circles, and I'm looking to fill the paper with the graphite. When I feel too much graphite on the toilet paper, I'm change the other side and I'm shade with a clean part. After I'm happy with the shade, I'm going further with the layers to achieve the dark tone that I'm looking for. Very soft, using the same grade, AB grade. I'm going by circles and I repeat the same steps till I achieve the dark tone, as I did on the first part. As you can see, when I shade, check for the position of the pencil. From now we're not using toilet paper, I'm using only for the first time. If you remember, we can blend using blending stump, even if you have soft brush, a bigger one, or you can repeat the same steps till you're happy with the dark tone, so you can blend with dry brush. Now I'm looking to work in gradients, and I build layers by layers, and I will show you how I'm adding nice gradients on the soup. But every layer that I build, it will start with dark tone from the side, and I'm going slowly to lighter here, so I let a bit highlight, but just like a shadows. So I'm starting using 8B grade. I will shade near to the line of the face. From now guys, I'm using only dry brush to blend, making the realistic suit. As you can see, the position of the pencil has changed, and by small circles, imitating the suit texture, I'm working by proportions. Remember guys, if you want to draw realistic, before to start, cover your drawing with white paper. It's very important to keep your drawing clean till the end. Sharp very well your pencils, always when you need, especially when you work details, and sharp as many times you need. Change the position of the pencil is very important when you shade and when you add details. Of course, work in layers. That's the most important things, to work in layers to achieve the dark tone that you're looking for. Don't break the paper. As you can see, I'm always working layers and I achieve the dark tone that I need. And as you can see, I'm using dry brush to achieve the dark tone. So now I'm coming with dry brush and smoothing the paper in the same time. I'm changing the tone of the dark tone. I'm looking now to work in gradients, so I'm starting to work in layers, and I'm using the same grade, 8B grade. As I told you guys at the beginning, we're working only with a few suppliers, and for this type of suit drawing, we're using only 8B grade. And if you work in layers, you can see you can achieve a very dark tone on the suit. Also, as you can see, I'm working by proportion, so I take only 2 centimeters square and I shade by layers. I just layering till I'm happy with the dark tone, and also help us to draw very dark. Now I repeat to shade the layers, but if I want to work in gradients, I'm layering every layer less than the first layer, from the dark to light. Also remember the position of the pencil for shade. As you can see, when I shade, I bend the pencil in my palm, and when I draw the details, I'm just keep the pencil normal. The suit is very dark black, so I need a few layers to achieve this dark tone. Now as you can see, if I'm going lighter and lighter, I'm working also in gradients, giving also the image of realistic suit. So I'm coming with dry brush again, and I blend always from dark to light. So I'm going slowly from the base of the neck. I'm going till I get to the line of the color. As you can see, this part becoming a little bit lighter because I blend dark only on the neck side, and I just repeat the same steps till I'm happy with the tone. I'm going soft by circles, mixing the grades of the graphite with the dark tone. As you can see guys, now working in layers, we have realistic coat color to respect the reference photo. Now I just need to come in with dry brush. As I told you, dry brush helped me to achieve the dark tone that I want, but on the line of the coat, I'm using blending stump, and by rotating, I'm just fill a little bit graphite from the dark to light, but we don't press the pencil, only light, and working layers. And I'm looking for shadows, make the realistic coat. As you can see, I did only a few layers and I have very dark black. And now if I'm coming with dry brush, it will smoothing the paper and the dark tone become very smooth and also very black. So guys, don't forget, always be working layers and try to learn how to use the pencils in the right way. When I'm happy with the shape and also the dark tone that I draw, I'm coming with eraser and following the reference photo, I'm adding just small dots, highlighting, looking realistic. This dotting, I'm using eraser pencil, and it's very good and easy to use. I recommend this eraser, and if you're interested to work with this, I have a link in the description. also weaken the paper after we work with eraser. And I'm adding dark dots using 8B grade. Make the material of the coat realistic also on the line of the collar. The last step, I'm checking for shadows if I need to put more shadows. And for this I'm using 8B grade and also dry brush. I'm using dry brush, mixing together with the dark tone, making the color of the coat realistic, and same with the reference photo. That's realistic portrait drawing. Now you know how to draw. We have from the first lesson to the last one, so now you can draw your own portrait. Before to finish with the portrait, I'm gonna have a double check for the highlights, and for this I'm using jelly roll for the final step. You can use jelly roll by dotting or lining for maximum effect. I have the link in the description for this jelly roll pen, and if you want to work with this, you can go on Amazon. Thank you very much for watching my video guys, and good luck with the art.